Hi, welcome to Taromovies. To attach a tent line to your tent or tarp, the most common way is probably to make a knot at the attachment point of your tent or tarp and hang the loop on the other side around your tent peg and then adjust the tension of it. In my opinion, it has much more benefits to turn it the whole way around, and I like to talk in this video about it. So if you like and if you are interested, please join me. To show you a sample, I will set up a ridge line beneath those trees and use this tarp to build a kind of lean-on with a roof on top. So now we need our tent line, and if you do it the common way, of course there are simple knots like this one here, which are easy to make at the attachment loop of your tarp and which are also easy to release. Of course, tent pegs with a hook like here or with notches like this one or this one all the way around gives you some extra security. But there might be situations where you don't have the time to carve such beauties. And there is also a simpler way for it, because that is not really necessary in all cases. One benefit to do it the other way around and not using a tent peg with a notch is if you have a rocky underground, the notch is not going deep enough into the ground because of some roots from trees or some rocks. The loop around the notch will be much too high, and it's easy to pull the tent peg out of the ground with the tension of the tent line. So the loop of the tent line should be always as close to the ground to have it more and stable secured. I'm not saying that the common way is wrong. You can release very easy the knot at the attachment point of your tarp, and you can also adjust the tension if everything works very fine and is perfect. But imagine in the night time you stumble across your tent line. So in the darkness it might be very difficult to find your tent peg again, especially if the tension of your tent rope has just thrown it far away. And maybe under some circumstances, like in winter, even such a simple knot here on the attachment point might get wet and then frozen in the morning. So it's not that easy to release anymore. Now I'm showing you the way I prefer, and for this I don't need a special tent peg with a notch or hook on it. I just can collect a branch from the ground and carve a tip on it. First I take the tent rope, make a very simple knot here. Then I'm going to the ground and find the right position to put my tent peg in. Then I push my tent peg in an angle of about 45 degrees, as deep as I can into the ground, and leave just a little end here outside. And the next step is to tie my tent line to the tent peg, and for this I'm using a very simple cloth hitch. And the cloth hitch gives me the possibility to use the whole length from the tent peg and push it as close as possible to the ground. And the cloth hitch is also a knot which is very easy to release after you're using it. Then I'm going with my tent line through the attachment loop of my tarp. And you see here, I don't need any knot here. So also this would be very easy to release after using it. To adjust the tension of the tent line, I'm building here a simple slip knot. My favorite is actually this one here. I'm just going 3 times around with the 4th time all the way, and then I'm pulling the rope through this little loop here, and that's about it, and do the job. And let's repeat it on the other side. Just a simple knot at the attachment loop. Then find the right position for the tent peg, as deep as I can into the ground. Make a simple cloth hitch, tie it up, and push the cloth hitch as close to the ground as well. Then I release this knot, give a little bit tension on it, and create my slip knot. Here we are. And here the benefits again. I have only a loop through my attachment loop of my tarp or tent, so which makes it really easy to release. I have no problems with any knots which I cannot open anymore, and in the best case I can even leave this tent line on this loop here for the next time. I also have a fixed connection at my tent peg. It means if I stumble over it like this, the tent peg is fixed on my tent line. I will find it very easy, even in the darkness, and I can fix the problem very quick. Of course, there is nothing wrong by having a hook or notches like here on your tent pegs. In any case, it will give you some extra security. It doesn't matter which way around you are using your tent line. I hope you like the way I'm doing it, and maybe the next time when you are joining the outdoors, you will give it a try. I would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give me a thumb up. I would be also happy if you join Taromovies the next time again. Tschüss, ciao und bye bye.